Alright everyone, so we have Gamer Pretty Boy and Tybalt here, and we're going to be doing the unboxing of the new starter set for Dragons of Stormwreck Isle. It's an exclusive from Target, so it's going to be a little bit difficult to find because it's sold out in most places. Now, I understand that there's been a lot of unboxing videos about this, but I'm going to do one anyway, because I can. And I think at this point, I have to do the mandatory whole like and subscribe thing for, shameless plugs. Put in a comment or two. Tell me how horrible I am for doing something that everybody is already doing. And tell all your friends about it. And so forth. Okay, so we're going to take the plastic cover off. So we can see on the cover here, we've got the nostalgic cover where we have both Hank and Diana. I hope that in some way that they are going to come into play in this adventure somehow, but we will see. Okay, so we've got here some dice. 6 of them. I don't know how quality is on these. We'll have to check. I'm not expecting a whole lot. I'm going to be honest, especially since these are mass-produced, but let's see. Seem to have decent weight to them. I haven't water tested them yet, but I'm sure that they will be at least okay. Got the adventure here. We'll just set this aside for a moment. We've got an advert. Let's see, letting you know where you can get learn to play videos, explanations on the character sheet. You can actually, if you want to, I'm going to hold the QR code. You can actually use this if you want to learn to do this yourself, even before the unboxing video. I'm sure that learning how to do these things is going to be okay. It's kind of public anyway. Here's the starter rule book. All right. We've got here character sheets. We've got a high elf wizard. Oh, they're two-sided. Okay, well that's kind of nice. Now here I'm a little bit disappointed. You see, when you have here 2 of the characters from the D&D cartoon, I really want to see that we have Hank, Sheila, Bobby, Eric, Diana, and Presto. But obviously we don't have that. But the nice thing here is that all of the explanations for the character is on the back side of the page. And that's really helpful for a new player. I really like that. Plus you actually have art on the character sheet itself. What else we got here? Alright, so we've got a rogue. It's a halfling rogue. One of these days, we will have a starter rogue that is not a halfling or a human. Someday. We got the proficiencies. All right, it's good. All right, we have a paladin. That's kind of unique for a starting character here. Not used to seeing one of those to start. Usually it's considered too complex. Let's see here. So looks like they are doing a devotion paladin here. That's cool. Let's see what else we have here. Well, it's a folk hero of some sort. I'm seeing a bow. Is that a ranger? No, it's a fighter. It's a wood elf fighter. All right. With a 14 armor class. Okay, they're doing an archery fighter. That's kind of unique. Instead of doing a ranger for archery, they're doing an archery fighter. That's actually kind of nifty. I'm going to give kudos for this. Then we have a hill dwarf cleric. So which domain are they using? This looks like life domain. Yep, life domain. Okay, all right. That's cool. So, decent spread of characters here. Looks like 5 of them. That's fine. That's good. So let's see what we have for the rulebook. What did they actually give? So they actually had the explanations on the character sheets themselves. So I'm not sure that they're necessarily going to need to have character creation rules in here, but we will see. Okay, we've got an alignment explanation as a sidebar. Got skill explanations. We have actions. Okay, cool. How to make attack rolls, you know, basic combat maneuvers. It's actually pretty advanced as far as combat maneuvers go for being in a starter set. And we have armor and weapons. That's pretty good. Some basic adventuring gear. We have some spell descriptions, it looks like. Or, yeah, some basic spell descriptions. Cool. All right. Oh, and then we have a full conditions page. That's actually a very good thing. All right, let's look at the adventure here. We're gonna try to avoid some spoilers. So if you're planning on playing this adventure, don't look, and you know, play yourself some nice synth pop in the background at 11, and so that way you won't hear anything. So this is the Dragons of Stormwreck Isle, and let's see here. We have a little intro into the Forgotten Realms, so obviously it's intended for the realms here. All right. Oh, that's cute. We've got a section on making mistakes as a DM. Not that that ever happens, right? No, never. We've got... Oh, okay. So here's something else that's kind of nice. I'm actually liking the large print. Some of us running games now don't have as great of eyesight. It's kind of nice and easy to read. You have no idea how awkward it is in a game to be squinting while you're trying to read box text. That really slows the game down. So I'm actually very appreciative of having much larger print. Something else, we're going to look on these pages, and we're going to see if the monsters that they're presenting are actually in tune with miniatures that you probably have. So, like here, we've got zombies. Great. You're likely to have zombie miniatures. We are going to be doing a video on what miniatures you're likely going to need to start running your games, and basic undead are going to be one of the like starter miniatures that we're going to be using. We have kobolds, not that hard to get. Fantastic. That's good. That's good. Let's see. More zombies. Hey, cool. We like that. More kobolds. Okay, we've got an owlbear. Owlbears still plentiful as far as miniatures go, but you really only need one. So having only one owlbear there, that's a good thing. If you are a mod writer, please keep this in mind when you're writing your adventure, because having miniatures that players are unlikely to have, it's a little bit of a pain point. Okay, all right, here we've got something here that's okay. So this is 1 square equals 5 feet. That's good. On the other hand, this is a long sprawling dungeon. Even though it's only got 5 rooms, that's still very large and it is difficult to put onto a poster map. So it's likely going to have to be done in multiple drawings. But at least if you're doing these in multiple drawings, they're very simple shapes, so it can probably be done on flip mat. That's cool. Okay, so we've got myconids. This is a little bit more difficult. Myconids you could probably make out of something like clay or Play-Doh, so that's at least okay, or you can make miniatures out of mushrooms that you get on the store, maybe, I guess, if you find some way to preserve them. But that's a little bit more difficult. Octopus. Okay, cool. Yeah, dollar store. Fantastic. Let's see. Okay, we've got some ship combat here. That's kind of cool. I like that. Plus, this is one of those things where you draw out the map and you can possibly use it later for one of your later adventures after you perma-dungeon this. Perma-dungeon meaning that you put it on some sort of poster board and you can then reuse it later, as opposed to flip matting on a dry erase. Okay, cool. What do we else we got? Okay, here, I like this. So see how nice and simple this map is? This is very easy to put onto a poster board. I like that. Kudos to you, mod writer. Let's see. Blue Dragon. Okay, all right. We got a Dagon and Imarith. Imarith approves. Yes. Actually, it's not Imarith. This is Nikki. Say hi, Nikki. All right. And we've got the magic items. That's cool. With +1 weapons. I'm appreciative. Very nostalgic. As well as Boots of the Elven Kind. That also makes me happy. See? Blue Dagon Wormling. That's cool. He has, as well as some named creatures. All right. Well, I am looking forward to actually doing this in detail. I think that with a cursory run through that this should turn out to be pretty good. I hope that you all enjoyed.